I won't make you wait any longer. I forget what this part is. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. Oh, he's gonna tell her about, being concerned about Sayori. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She's really trying her best in her conversation with Mikey. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Natsuki looks hurt. This is exactly what I was fearing. People can't be themselves when they're worried. Maybe everyone would continue their happy chats if I left the room. But maybe they'd be worried. I can't risk it. Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. She exhales. Did she seriously believe Mikey would fall for me? She's trying so hard to keep her emotions hidden. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I can't tell if Natsuki is either trying to help me or if she's trying to get me out of their way. But either way, I really appreciate it. I don't want I don't want anyone to think about me. I can take care of myself. Can you? I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. How could she pinpoint what I'm feeling so accurately? Does she understand? Maybe she's lived through this kind of thing before. But there's no way for me to know. Just like with Yuri. Natsuki deserves to be happy too. And I'll try my best to get her that way. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. No, why is he blaming himself now? Can't things just go normally? Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. Mikey's expression softens a bit. Natsuki's words soothe him. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki looks down and fiddles with the book she's holding. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? What's she trying to do? Does she really want Mikey to say that he hates me? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Just as I expected, these two are flirting with each other. Doesn't feel like the literature club anymore. This is a foreign place. The happy ambience is gone. The silence of the room is broken once Monica decides to speak. Okay, everyone! She's acted as if nothing happened. Why don't we share our poems now? After Monica finishes talking, everyone resumes their normal activities. Time was, well, it was frozen, I guess. Everyone is happily chatting amongst themselves. But I still feel like everything's dull. I don't want to share my poem, I just want to go home. Without even looking at him, I know Mikey's already walking towards Natsuki, poem in hand. They both nervously laugh for a bit. I'm still not moving. I'm trying to focus on their voices. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Yeah, that's Natsuki for you. It's obvious that Natsuki acts a lot more confident after getting so close to Mikey. I used to feel happy being around him before, but now I just feel uneasy. I'm just glad these two are getting along. It's the only thing that matters. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. You're making it sound like we were. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Fuck. I'm making it obvious. She's trying so hard to hide her uneasiness, yet she's just making it worse. Is it that way for me too? No, I'm sure people believe in my facade, but I still don't understand how Monica knew. Was she bluffing, maybe? Natsuki? What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? He's like, oh, Natsuki, you little brat. What is he trying to do? Natsuki looks so embarrassed and uneasy. It's unlike Mikey to intentionally make people feel bad. Why doesn't he answer? Doesn't he like what she writes? Why? It hurts me just as much as it hurts her. I don't want to see him behaving like that. So everything did change. Right? Mikey? What is that? What is he doing though? Did he just like fall asleep on her? Like I think he fell asleep on her or something. I don't know what he's doing. Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. I guess this set of dialogues, isn't in my memory at all. Probably because I never went fully to Natsuki in the original game. So, I guess that's why. Natsuki? No, I don't want things to go this way. If Natsuki has a breakdown, then who's to say I'll be strong enough to not have one myself? I just want to tell her everything will be alright. I want everybody to be happy. But I can't do anything. I can't even help my own friends because I'm too weak. I clench my fist. Please make this end. Please make the club the place it used to be. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. Oh, okay. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki. She's such a fucking annoying. Sometimes I don't want to be cute. But nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... She stops mid-sentence. I'm sorry. That was so stupid to do. She's definitely having a breakdown. Why does my heart hurt so much? Is this what it feels like, seeing your own friends suffer? It does kind of hurt, man. This is why I wanted everyone to be happy. And by bringing Mikey here, I hurt everyone. There's no winner in this situation. Natsuki broke down. Mikey hates me. Yuri is hurting herself. No need to bring that up. It's my fault. It's all my fault. Wait, am I crying? Oh boy. That's not good. No. I can't let things go this way. I deeply inhale and I wipe the tears on my cheek. I need to know if Natsuki's alright. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not not cheerful? If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. Mikey gently takes the poem from her. Did he purposely touch her hand? He places it on a desk and flattens it. The hell? Don't read it. She grabs the poem and holds it tightly against her chest. I glance at my poem. Maybe I shouldn't share it either. Mikey probably won't care about it. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. So you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Why? Why would he say something like that? Does he even realize how horrible it is to fail everything? To try your best to cheer everyone up? When you can't be happy yourself? I swore I'd stay strong. But how can I do so when the person I look up to the most sees me in such a negative way? Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a whole lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. His words, why are they so powerful? If only they were for me. If only he could help me. If only he'd know. No. I can't let myself think about this. I can't let him know. If he knows it's over, I won't ever find a way to be happy, and I'll just make his life harder. I can do this. I can manage. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Is it like in the original game or something? Does she like write a poem that kind of makes it sound like a love poem, I guess, to MC? Because again, in the original game, I never went fully towards Natsuki. So, I have no idea. I don't know what really is going to be on that poem. And I probably won't even know at all. Okay, I will. He starts reading the poem. Natsuki still looks shaken. Mikey's so focused on her poem, it's strange. I've never seen him act like that. Good. He seems much more mature. Maybe that's why he hates me. He still sees me as a kid. After he stops reading, he intensely stares at Natsuki. I can see he's looking at her with admiration. Yeah, it had to be, right? Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. Or, I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. What did she write in her poem? Yeah, I don't either, Sayori. I don't know if we should even look at it. Did she draw Mikey too? Oh god. I'm being so paranoid. I can't even lie to myself anymore. I'm jealous. I'm going to poison Mikey's existence if I keep acting this way. Oh jeez. I've got to get a hold of myself. I can't do that. Natsuki and Mikey will be happy. I'll do my best. I heavily sigh. It's going to be okay. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think? The point of writing is... Okay, that's weird. Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Mikey's voice is so soft and comprehensive. He's gently smiling at Natsuki. It had to be like a love poem. It had to, right? I feel like it was. Why does my heart skip a beat when I look at him? I'm not allowed to look at him. Only Natsuki can do that. After all, they'll soon be, oh god, they'll be together. Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so she can't even keep lying. Just as I thought, Natsuki is hiding things too, huh? I'm so stupid. I should have noticed. I should have shown more support yesterday. Instead of letting her leave that cafe. I could have done more. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. I'm glad. Mikey takes one last look at her poem before handing it back to her. All of a sudden, Natsuki grabs his poem and pushes it against him. Why does it make me shiver to see her touching him? His eyes are gone again. God damn. Who blushes so hard that their eyes disappear? Mikey's already blushing. Predictable. If I had done that, he'd already have backed off. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. She's still holding his hands in hers. I think she's trying to get Mikey to keep the poem. Just like she kept his poem, or kept his yesterday, I suppose. It looks like Mikey understood. He gives her a smile and gently folds the poem. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Good. If you did it, I would... Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. She's trying to hide what she's feeling again. She's gained some more self-control, but I can tell she's having a hard time hiding her smile. I can't really blame her for doing that. I do the same. And in a way, I am doing the same. That's all for now, so... Go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. Yep. Natsuki sighs. She has a pained expression on her face. Is she feeling alright? Maybe if Mikey had acted a little differently. I can't just speculate like that. Mikey's already sitting at the table. He checks around him to make sure no one's watching. And he stuffs the poem in his bag. I don't think he noticed I was listening in. I'm a horrible person. What kind of friend would do that? I'm lying to myself by saying I want to make them happy. It seems like Natsuki and Mikey don't need me. Everything's going well with these two. Why is my mind so noisy? I want to make it stop, like my poem, Happy Thoughts. Uh-oh. Happy Thoughts? I thought someone was going to jump at me, honestly. I hadn't noticed Yuri. She's still reading her book in a corner of the room, but she's glancing at Mikey. Did she hear what I heard too? Does she know about Natsuki and him? Mikey walks towards her and waves at her. She closes her book and she stands up. He hands her his poem without a word. They look a bit awkward. Is this gonna be like when Yuri's like, where she's like, don't talk to me again or whatever? I think that's what it is? I'm not sure though. Maybe. Decide to try something different today? I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. Why is Yuri acting so passive-aggressively? This is unlike her. She's not easily disappointed. Maybe that's because she heard about Natsuki. I shake my head. That's none of my business. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Yuri looks hurt. What's wrong with Mikey today? What's wrong with everything? I look at my bag. Is the rope still in there? I touch it. I can feel its shape. Ugh. As horrible as the situation gets, I can't do that. I'm not letting this thing tell me what to do. Even if I'm useless, I'll stay alive. I've got to. Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? It looks like she's trying to find her words. What does she want to say? Wait, maybe it's not this day? Or does that only happen when Sayori's not in the game? I forget. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm so... Oh. I thought it was Mikey for a minute. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Is that how she truly feels? And is this the reason why she hurt herself last time? Why is everyone breaking down? Because Monica's fucking everyone's heads? What will happen when Mikey will come towards me? Will I be able to face him, knowing I hurt everyone? Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. She gives Mikey his poem back and she hands him her poem. The sheet of paper looks wrinkled. Did she do that herself? Yuri's stuff is usually so clean. Mikey reads the poem. He's faster than usual. Maybe he's getting used to her handwriting. Mine's all shaky. I sometimes can't even read it myself. Once he's done reading it, he looks at Yuri. This is awkward. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about. Oh, this is that beach poem. Oh. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I see. So Natsuki wrote about the beach too? Why did Mikey react this way to it then? This makes no sense. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, our thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. She's being really cold, both towards Mikey and Natsuki. I'm sure this is jealousy. I got no right to judge her. As afraid as I am to admit it, I am jealous too. Yuri, keep your head high and help them. Don't let your jealousy get to you. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Mikey walks away from Yuri. He looks a bit disappointed. Dick. I got to admit, I can't really explain Yuri's behavior. Why isn't she trying to be nice to him? Because he's a dick, so, you know, eye for an eye. Maybe that's just my way to see it, but even if Mikey wants to be a Natsuki, everything should help him. That's what friends are supposed to do. Without stopping at the table, Mikey walks towards Monica. It looks like she was waiting for him. Figures. Hi, Mikey. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, Mikey hesitates for a few seconds. So he still doesn't know what he'll read. Yeah, okay. I can't really blame him. I don't really want to read any of the poems I've written recently either. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Unlike Natsuki and Yuri, Monika's all confident and cheerful. That's just like her. She's always trying to make everyone happy. A bit like me, except she manages to do it. Oh. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Monica takes the poem from Mikey's hands. He looks so embarrassed. Is he afraid that Monica will find out he wrote it for Natsuki? Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see? You really like Natsuki, don't you? Oh, God. So she guessed it. I'm not really surprised. I don't know how she does that, but Monica's always watching everyone. Yeah, I really wonder why. She knows everyone's weak points. She even knows about me. She's really amazing, but it's also scary. You could tell that my eyes are gone. You can tell I'm blushing. My eyes are gone. Help! Stop making me blush so I can see again. Thank you. And Mikey is really bad at lying. He's blushing, and I don't think he even realizes that he is. Oh, come on, Mikey. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Monica is. Oh, that's MC, my bad. Sorry I made you sound like a bitch, even though you are one. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Is he really trying to find an excuse? Why is it so hard to admit you like someone? It'd be easy to assume that he doesn't know himself. But growing closer to Natsuki was definitely intentional. It's so hard to understand him. How can I even be his friend if I can't understand what he's feeling? Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Mikey. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? Mikey doesn't know what to say. Monica's being a little pushy with him. Why is she acting this way? Because she's a bitch! So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Well, Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. Not that young, though, apparently. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club, too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? What is she saying? Something bad? Mikey would never do something like that. He never hurt someone. What's Monica thinking? Both she and Yuri are acting coldly towards him. He doesn't deserve that. I'm the one who does. Well, Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles at Mikey, but he doesn't smile back. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Okay, alright, sure. He's shaking. I mean, what Monica just said was harsh. I just want to hug him, but that's not Suki's role now. Oh, come on. She's just looking at them from the back of the room. She doesn't look too worried. Am I the only one she's scared of? Because I'm an obstacle? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. God, I fucking butchered that. Not to get too philosophical or some shit, whatever the fuck it is. God, my brain hurt trying to do that one. Or anything. But it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. Is this why she knows so much about everyone? Because she's always looking for answers? Mikey looks like a little more relaxed. I'm relieved. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. What Monica's saying usually makes sense, but some people have it worse than others. It's true that you need a little rain cloud from time to time, but how can you hide when there's a thunderstorm above your head? Some people just can't deal with pain. It's not something inspiring. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Something's off with Monica today. She's acting differently, and she never makes these kinds of mistakes. Is it because of me? It must be. There's no other explanation. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you, let me do this because I know she hasn't been doing this, but I'm doing it myself. You that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it. And the things you work on, or you could work on. That was the wrong shit. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm a psycho. Mikey nods at her and sits at the table. He looks around for a bit until his gaze locks on me. Oh boy, here we go. Let's see how this will turn out. He looks surprised. Did he forget about me? He shyly approaches me. Woo! Without a word, he hands me his poem. He must really hate me. Man. I start reading it. What the fuck? What the... What is this? What is that drawing? I can't process what that is, that drawing. This can't be good. What is this? What's this thing? Is Mikey alright? I want to ask him, but he looks perfectly fine. Am I just seeing things? I look at the poem again. Huh. Apparently so, I guess. It's gone. My hands are shaky. I'm truly becoming insane. I hand Mikey his poem. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably not Suki? Oh, God. Why am I saying these things? I can't control my words. If I keep going with this, I'll ruin everything. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Why is he lying to me? Why does he always do that? He doesn't even like me in the first place, so he shouldn't be afraid of being mean. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Stop. Stop saying these things. I'm not even controlling my mouth. It's all going so fast. What's this void I'm feeling? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Mikey. Sayori, is there something wrong? Why is it so hard to hide my feelings? It was going so well up until now. So what's going on? Mikey shouldn't be worrying. I shouldn't even be here. I should just stop coming to the club. Everybody would be better off. Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. He looks like he believes me. I'm a bit relieved, but if I stay any longer, he's going to worry again. I can't afford to waste his time in his good mood. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home for a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.